Hello, welcome back. I'm Nems. This is EU4. This is our Hamburg going tall campaign. It is 1732. We're still not massive. We didn't go colonial. We just built tall. And because of that, we have, this is our lowest development province at 20. And yeah, just loaded from a new save, so some things are going to happen. Yep. And we're also at war, by the way. So, I mean, we're at war in the sense that there's 20-something thousand guys running around there somewhere who are against us, but we have 84,000 just in our stacks. That doesn't include Austria's army, so not super concerned. All right, Berlin siege is over. Now we're gonna wait for Niederlausitz. Alright, Brandenburg just pieced out. But we can head home. Now it's just down to Hesse. Should not be an issue. Silesia is the new emperor. Sure, they're a one province minor. That makes a lot of sense. We are still getting some weird lag, even though I've done things to try to remedy that. It might just be a late game thing. I'll try a couple more things here in a little bit. Meanwhile, this is over. Hesse is gone. Austria, do you like us? Yeah, we'll get the trust up though. Alright, I will be right back. We're gonna put a quick cut in. We're not ending the video. You're gonna see this in like 10 seconds, so I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I've tried a couple more things, splicing some recordings together. Hopefully this resolves it. It looks better already. Meanwhile, we need to rival somebody. We could do Brandenburg, but I feel like there's no need for that. Who are you friends with? Oh, that didn't fix anything. You're friends with Sweden and Silesia. Yeah, so here's what I've done. I've turned off literally everything that isn't the game and the recording software. So I'm pretty sure this is just the game at this point, which I know sometimes happens late game. It's not the computer. It's got 32 gigs of RAM. It's got an 8-core, like 3 gigahertz processor and I think it's an NVIDIA. It's only a 970, which isn't the latest and greatest, but for a game like this is more than enough. And as I watch the CPU and the GPU, they are not even pushing like 25% right now. So this is literally just, unfortunately, EU4 getting a little squirrely, and there's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. So what shall we do? Okay, so Netherlands rivaled us. That's fine. I'm tempted to, well, no, not attack them. I mean, I'm tempted to, but not. I don't want to fight the Ottomans, who wouldn't help them, but the Teutons in France would, so pass. Pass. Alright. The Republic is sacred, so we're not going to do that. Not again. This might be the last episode, everybody, just because of this situation. Because I know this is not good for you guys to watch. Yeah. Anyhow, let's see. What do we want to do now? How do we want to go out if that's what we're doing here? We have so much money. I feel like I should finish off our buildings. Conscription center. Anywhere else we can throw that? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put it in all these places, because that is the one thing we've always been a little shy on, is manpower. Not manpower, force limit. So we do have 3 extra force limit, so I will probably 21, 22, so I'll add, oh, this is almost unplayable. Add a couple there. Add that there. Let's see if there's any graphics settings I can try to use to fix this. Let's get rid of shadows, reflections, bloom. I wonder if I get rid of moving units, if that would fix it. So we definitely want, I don't care about ambient objects. Alright, let's see what a greatly simplified graphics setting does. Apparently nothing, because it's not, I don't think it's the graphics settings, I think it's the it's just the number of things that's going on. Trade obviously would be what I would do in peacetime. Yeah, this is pretty horrible. Alright, I tell you what, guys. I'll try to get an extra episode of something up today, because this was like 5 minutes. But I wanted to at least post it so that you guys knew what was going on. I'm not saying I've given up on this, but until I can figure out something to fix what we're running into here, which is frankly just really horrific lag within the game. Again, not resource driven at all. So, in fact, my CPU is hovering at like 13% all in. GPU, waffling between 30 and 50. Anyhow, I will endeavor to see if there's a way we can finish this out. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and kick to something new so that you guys can watch better quality content. Please leave comments down below on what you've thought on the series in case we can't come back to it. And just, you know, do you want to see something like this again? Do you want to see some more EU4? Do you want to see... What do you want to see? Is there a game I haven't thrown on the channel that you're interested in? Let me know if there is. And if you haven't checked out our Discord, please do. Links down below. And if you're interested at all in supporting the channel beyond watching the ads, which we appreciate if you do, then yeah, check out our Patreon link. And even $1 is a huge deal on these things. I really enjoyed this. I really am thrilled that going tall is a thing. We hadn't even gotten to our quantity ideas yet, which is what we were pushing right now. And land force limit modifier plus 50%. So having over 100 plus troops in this small of an area with this kind of income at full maintenance. I mean, we're at full maintenance right now, making 50 ducats a month. You know, we have a pretty good sized Navy. All in all, I was pretty happy with how this all turned out. And I could have gone taller and maybe pulled back a little bit. And that's the kind of feedback I love to hear from you guys. Do you want to see an even smaller go tall? And if so, what limitations do you think we should put in place? Do you want to see a different government type? Do you want to see... I don't ever play bigs. Would you like to see me play a France or an Ottomans or a Spain or something? Give me some ideas. And again, I apologize for the issue with the lag. I will try to remediate, and if I can, I will post an end, you know, like an end to the series. Try to finish the episodes off. But just in case I can't do that, it's unfortunate, but I don't think like this was a bad place to end if that's what we're forced to do, because I feel like we proved this was a possible thing, right? We took good land, don't get me wrong, but we developed all the way up to, what was it, 20 through 40. So every province we have is between 20 and 40, and a lot of them are 30 plus. So that's pretty awesome. pretty thrilled with that. We made some mistakes along the way, as I often do, but I think I also learned a lot. We switched government types twice. We went from Merchant Republic to Duchy and then back again, which was kind of cool. We won a bunch of wars. We lost a couple wars. And, yeah, just had a general good time. So I really want to thank you guys for kind of joining in on the journey. I will go ahead and... this is Iron Man, so I almost kind of need to end it. Like, for real, if we want to see the score. Maybe I'll hold off on that. As much as I think you guys might want to see the score, I'm probably gonna hold off on that, just in case. And maybe I'll snap a screenshot and drop it in the Discord if you guys are interested in it. But I hate to. Well, what the hell? Let's exit and see what we got. Are you sure you want to resign? Yes. So here we go. From November of 1444 through April 13th of 1734, we had a lot of things happen. We ended with 1 stability, 17 prestige, 43 ideas. We ended at Tech 26 across the board, 19 provinces total, 1 below the Merchant Republic limit. We were 100% Catholic, or I'm sorry, Reformed. Pretty good sized army. We were definitely pretty heavy on the artillery, which was intentional. We were pretty much at our armor summit. We had the 10th largest army. Now remember, we're 19 provinces in 1734, and there are a lot bigger countries than us. We were the 5th largest army, the 39th most provinces, because we weren't going to do that anyway. The 11th, though, this is the thing. We were the 11th highest province value with the 39th most provinces. So that's a pretty good indication of what the effectiveness of going tall is. Let's see. We had the 7th highest income and the 3rd highest trade income. So we did pretty good. Pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. Played as Hamburg. 0.1% of the players this month have played Hamburg. So guess what? Not many people are playing Hamburg. Nems the First guided our country for 45 years. I believe that was during our duchy. 25 of our wars ended in glorious victory. Other coward players this month only claimed victory in 62 wars. This is comparing us to the EU4 community. 6 wars ended in graceful defeat. To our shame, 0.1 times. And that's honestly because most players are calculating as fuck. They don't do any kind of risk, and that's to be expected. Each year, about 3,145 enemy combatants fell to our fire and steel. Everybody else was 1757. We lost this, and they lost that. We didn't really kill a bunch of ships. We didn't really lose a bunch of ships. We wiped 5 nations from the face of the earth. Others did 2.6. We annexed 21 provinces, which is pretty average, but we know that we did a little bit less because we were doing tall. 3 provinces were taken from us. 64 military leaders served us throughout history, making us the top 96.5% of employers. Legend among legends was Florian Devilstein, 4411, better than 78% of other people. We were Reformed, and only 0.4% of players do that. That was one of the reasons I wanted to do Reformed. I never see players play Reformed. And to be fair, I think what we learned is Reformed needs a little bit of love. Our best province was Hamburg with 40 development. Other players averaged 25, and we had 1 disaster. So, all in all, pretty good. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If I can get some more in, I will. But otherwise, we're going to move on to the next campaign. Thinking about mods as well. If there are mods you think you want to see in the EU4 going forward, tell me what those might be. And thank you guys so much for your support. For those of you who stuck through all the way to episode, was this 26, I think? Which is actually a pretty quick playthrough for me. But we did hit speed 4 a lot because we were going tall. For those of you who stayed till episode 26, I just want to thank you guys. A lot of you guys have engaged all the way through. Can't tell you how much I appreciate that. I really enjoyed this playthrough. I hope you guys did as well, and I really enjoyed the engagement level. And I hope you check out some of the other stuff I've got going on the channel, whether that's some of the Hearts of Iron 4 or any of the other games that we have popping right now. And yeah, I've been Nems with Berker Studios, and we'll see you next series or episode, depending on how things go. See ya.